Okay, now we're back. I don't know if I'll lose the first part of that video or not. I'm totally camera stupid and I have no idea how to run the thing, so I'm lucky that I even get videos on the web. That's pretty impressive for me. So if not, this is my soap challenge for week 7, and I did the purple lab colors and lavender scent, and it's for my cousin who's here right now for my grandma's funeral, which we just had on Friday. But this week I ended up having to do a memory board. I don't know if you guys know what those are. They seem to be very big now with celebrations and funerals and all sorts of stuff, where they just have a bunch of pictures and stuff on them. And that's my job as the scrapbooker of a family. So I made her a memory board, and I had done one before for her 90th. She was 91. 91 and a half, I guess. But I made one for her 90th birthday. And she got really mad at me when I took it apart because she said, well, you should have just kept that. And you could have used it for my funeral. I said, well, Grandma, unless you plan on kicking the bucket in the next couple weeks, where are we going to store this big thing? So, you know, it's a really big board, which I can show you in a few minutes here when I'm done with this. But it's not something you want to just keep laying around in a room, because it's pretty big. So I said I'll take it apart and I'll make a new one. So this week I had to make a new one. And it worked out really well because she went ahead and put in some new pictures and stuff between the year and a half that she lived after her 90th. Can you see that? There we go. Nothing special on the top. This one is clean cotton. And I love the smell of this one. This makes up for having to do the lavender. But I definitely will do this again. I thought it was a lot of fun. But if I have time, I think this one went through, I was trying to go through gel a little bit, but, and I did soap at a little bit higher temperature because I wanted it to go through gel, but I don't think it fully did it, so. It's got crackling. I don't know if you can see that. See that? The crackling down at the very bottom, but I think this will end up blending in pretty good. I want to do another one where, I think I was saying this when the phone rang, where there's a lot more layers. I think that'd be cool. And then I also think it'd be fun to do one where you don't fully incorporate your color, so that on each layer, I did it on the top layer, but it doesn't look that different, where you don't fully incorporate the color, so there's swirls in each layer. I think that might be kind of neat. So each time you go up, it'll get lighter swirls. Or you could even, I would think you could even do that with like 2 colors, just kind of swirl them in. Would be kind of fun. And get them lighter and lighter. Yeah, just that bottom is doing the crackling thing, so it's really pretty and it smells really good, and I thought it was a fun technique. My mold apparently is bowing out a little bit, and I think that's because I've started putting them in my microwave down here because it's only used for soap, and just figuring that will help heat it up instead of putting it in a box. Thought the microwave would be good, but I had a towel underneath it, and apparently the towel allowed it to bow out a bit. You gotta remember not to do that. My microwave has one of those circular plates inside, so I can't fit 2 loaves in there on the plate. So maybe I could cut some cardboard or something just to make a little shelf in there for it. I know this is boring because it all looks the same at this point. I'm surprised it's not broken through on any layers and stuff, because I really did just pour it as fast as I could. It's set up nicely for this, so but I just really, I dumped. I needed to get it done. And so I think the layers are pretty darn good for dumping. A little bit of bowing down at the bottom one, but not bad. I like it. I thought this one was a lot of fun. Anyway, that is my 2 gradient soaps for week 7 on the soap challenge. And now I'll show you the board I made for my grandma. It turned out really good. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Need to back way up, I guess. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, there's the top. And since she had more pictures for me, it was not going to fit on the same size board that I did it before. So I actually had 2 boards, because the first board that I brought home, my son sat on it. And so then I sent my husband to get another board. So what I did was chop off part of the other board that had been sat on and hot glued it to the top of this one, like right behind it. There's a little seam there. And then put her pictures up, and she had given me more in there, so it was good, and everything all fit. And we started at when she was her youngest in 1921, and then it just travels down and gets into the older years with some really amazing hair. Isn't that nice? Lovely hair. And down and out. And then I had made a album for her 90th, and everybody else sent in memories of Grandma, or it would be their mom or their cousin or whatever, and then I compiled them all into an album for her, and then we presented, when we had a dinner for her, we presented it for her, and everybody wrote their memories, and I just typed them up on one page, and then if they had a picture with it, then we did another page. So that's that. And this turned out really, really good. And if there was no picture, then we just did a little memory thing. I had a little kit that kind of, some things went together, so I was able to use the kit for that. But anyway, we set this out in a whole bunch of her other books, and it turned out really good. So that is her memory board and stuff. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it now. I need to take it apart and, I don't know, maybe put the pictures in a scrapbook or something. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, thanks. Have a good week. Bye.